Hey, you're here for your movie fix, so let's get right to it. Today we're talking about just one movie. It's a standalone review of a film I saw in the past few weeks. It's one of the better movies I've seen this year. It's called Bugonia. Now, Bugonia is a movie that stars Jesse Plemons. He plays a guy who lives out in a rural country area, lives there with his cousin, played by Aidan Delbus, and together they make the decision to ambush and capture a very prominent high-level corporate executive played by Emma Stone. Now, the reason they make the decision to do this is that Jesse Plemons' character believes that this corporate executive is actually an alien who's traveled here interdimensionally from a distant star system and lives here on this planet. He actually believes this. Now, I'm not going to tell you a whole lot more about the plot of this film. I did say in the description that this is a spoiler-free review, and we're going to keep it that way, but this plot premise is established fairly early in the film, but what I can tell you is that there are people in our society, a subculture of our world, who believes that there are interdimensional alien presences here on this planet, and that they reside here and are an integral part of the power structure and the elite circles of business, industry, finance, and politics. So this is fascinating subject matter, and the director, Yorgos Lanthimos, is no stranger to fascinating subject matter. His films tend to be odd, eccentric. They tend to have more of an art house style to them, and I will tell you, I believe this is his most complete and fully realized work as a director. It has a great script, it's well-paced, has gorgeous cinematography. It also has two incredible performances by the two leads, Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone, two of the greatest performances of their respective careers. And it's movies like this that really establish each of them as two of the greatest actors and actresses of their generation. Now, that being said, this movie's gritty, it's intense, it's suspenseful, it's got some uncomfortable parts, and it also has some very dark satirical humor that's interspersed, but it also has a lot of close-up shots of Jesse Plemons and Emma Stone, so close that it really showcases their complete and full commitment and immersion in these roles, and it gives the film an absolutely mesmerizing and hypnotic quality. So it's a great film. Now, I will tell you what I think this film is on its most basic level, and that is a metaphor. And you may ask, well, what metaphor is that? Well, the metaphor is that the global corporate private equity consortium that owns a pretty substantial part of this planet certainly has a feel to it that's non-human and alien. It's, impersonal. It's very authoritative. I think most workers feel like they're getting paid less, working more hours, getting less benefits. They're under ubiquitous scrutiny with constant feedback surveys and other metric-based surveillance methods. And I think they also feel like the priorities of the company is not necessarily the well-being of the customers and the employees, but rather the profits of the private shareholders. So I think a lot of workers globally want to return to more of a traditional, old-fashioned, non-corporate set of values in the workplace. And this is all playing out globally. It's a real phenomenon. And these dynamics are real, and this film is really a fantastic way of visually and metaphorically representing this phenomena. So I hope you check this movie out. I hope you like it as much as I do. Again, one of the best movies I've seen all year. Now, you may disagree with me about the quality of this film. You may disagree with me about my interpretation of it, but certainly please feel free to comment and subscribe. Please feel free to disagree. We certainly encourage that type of behavior around here, and because, hey, that's why we talk movies. Thanks for being here. We'll see you for the next one.